Right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. 2 seconds. Get the kick on there. See if it's working. Yeah, we're up and running there. We're working. Arma, yeah. Uh, 2 seconds, guys. I'm just starting out this.
Please put a louder for me.
Oh my god. I'm missing an add-on. What am I missing?
Ah.
Hang on, guys. I'm missing an add-on. I don't know what I'm missing though. Obviously don't know what I'm missing. Bear with me, guys. This is a training session today, so. What the fuck just happened there? Hello. Is anybody in the chats? Who have we got in the chats? Trying to pick up on who we got where. David, how you doing, mate? Sorry about this. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. Hopefully it'll work now. Right. So if you're on kit, guys, just say hi in the chat for me, please. For some reason, it's got the chat from the other day up still. Don't know why. I have no idea why that's still doing that.
You're good, man?
Yeah, for some reason, it said that my add-ons, I'm losing an add-on. So I've just restarted the...
There's a funny thing with Arma 3 Sync is when you update the mods, it doesn't automatically tick the newest mods downloaded in. So if you check on your add-on groups, on your add-ons page, make sure they are all ticked on the main mod pack page.
Yeah, I've just done that, yeah.
Yeah, because the amount of times I've booted the game after an update and I've just had like 4 or 5 unticked because it doesn't automatically do it. So all should be good now then, man. But we've got plenty of time, so I'll see you now.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so it looks like I'm going to go sharpshooter as well tonight. Yo, Liam, how you doing? Liam G2426, how you doing? Keith Chaplin, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate that. This is Arma 3, by the way. Arma 3, this is a training for the new... Cannot load a texture. I don't know what's going on here. It's saying can't load a texture. I don't know if it's going to let me in here, guys. Oh, there we go.
So in the micro dagger, if you go to like settings at the top, there's like a laser beam. Click on that.
Because I know they talked about it on my
What's wrong with my face?
if you
Fucking hell.
I will be.
Yeah, I'm good, I think. You hear me, yeah?
Do I look?
Come.
Gotta go back and edit.
Why can't I put cam cream on me? This is the same face I always use.
Because I don't think it's in your uniform.
It is now.
You need to get the new one.
I know I've got the new one and it's in my uniform. I had no problem doing it last week.
Oh.
M Cream Kit Europe.
Yeah, I've got the camo cream, but the only option it gives me is open mirror. My helmet's off. Guns even stowed.
Your face.
In and out again.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's.
in and out.
I'm gonna chuck it in and out.
That's what she said.
I'm gonna throw it there.
It ain't working for me either. To be
Yeah, it's not working for me. So I've got no new face, no anything. You know,
For a bunch of people.
I'm not Kim Kardashian, so.
Corporal?
Still pumpy.
Mine
You tried
works.
your glasses.
Like, someone just drop a turd on the ground and I'll make do.
I can't take my lid off.
Oh, you don't need to take anything off.
You're blonde all of a sudden, Richardson. You're blonde all of a
Why do I
sudden.
still
Your
have-
character never looks like that normally.
How do I get rid of that?
with a helmet on.
Make sure you have
I don't know.
Look,
BFAs.
don't look like the face of death anymore.
Got a night fishing goggles on.
Fucking
Oh, but you're not the palest man in the universe. Well done. How, you've stolen my face or something like
Oh,
that. That's the face I use.
fucking cam
No, I picked a new face. It's not the face you use.
No.
Is it a cam
What's
fucking
going on there?
camo?
You're a white guy.
I'm very white.
Mate,
Really flat
Yeah.
for a white
there's an
guy.
actual. You don't go to equipment. You go to actual cam cream.
Yeah.
It's a new tab.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
he sees it.
I'm on
He
that tab.
gets
I can see that tab, but I've only got open mirror. I can't actually put anything on. Just put my
What are we
helmet on. See if it works.
Where do I go for this?
I'm doing.
Where do I go for the cam stuff?
It doesn't find anything under camera.
might
So
have an
if you
incompatible
ace
key.
interact, the cam cream needs to be in your body armor as well. So cam cream.
Oh,
cam
I haven't
cream
even got it.
Kit to Europe. Yeah,
What the
pop it in your
fuck?
body armor and it
What-
should work then.
Where is it in
There's a new
the
one.
armory? In the arsenal?
Oh, in the arsenal, it's just in miscellaneous, and if you type in just like camo, it should pop up. But I'm bugged as hell.
Don't type
Is yours
camo,
working?
don't type camo. Just cam.
That's the
Can
one.
you check? Can't even tell a
Yeah,
difference.
yours works.
Right, I think I got it.
But mine is absolutely cream cracked.
If you think you got it, so this way out.
It's like Cam Cream Europe.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, Warby, it's a new one. It says Cam Cream Europe. If you go into the Arsenal,
Yeah.
go on, click on to your backpack,
You've wielded.
and then
You're able
it's,
to get a
My
it's
backpack.
like
BFA.
no.
Oh, yeah.
Go into the Arsenal, and then on the left-hand side, click on backpack,
Yeah.
yeah, I get that.
and then obviously on the right-hand side you can add in inventory.
Yeah, I
If
see
you
it.
look down, and yeah, Cam Cream Europe. There you go.
What?
And then just apply regular camo.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Say again.
I cannot put on my camouflage.
wait.
Oh, what? There, camouflage. You're right.
Yeah, there you go. See?
Regular, dark, light.
Whatever you're choosing.
I always choose dark.
Yeah.
I'll go for regular.
Alright, that's fine. Yeah, found it.
Right, folks. I don't know.
Distance bit in the front as well.
What the fuck is going on here?
Lang, new to the unit. I've not seen him before. Welcome.
Thank you.
I think you have to.
Do I have to press in
Yo.
specific order?
How we doing, guys?
Oh, it's applied already.
Oh, okay.
I've no idea, Brown.
So just press escape and then tab out.
When you
And magazine. Hey, Gregory has returned. Here he goes.
Fucking hell, this is weird.
Does he know he's a ginger?
Oh, I'm good. Am I ginger? I've got to kill myself now. Damn it. You good, Wolby? Yeah, me too. I'm not too bad myself.
Oh yeah, sorry mate. I'm just trying to do. Is this camo alright on my face
Yeah,
now?
your camo is perfect, man. Alright. So it's popping over all in March.
Black 5, channel 4. Good check, mate.
Yeah, happy that. You remember the radio channel, Wolby?
What?
I've got like 3 people. What did you say, Lang? I didn't hear that.
Oh, 'cause I'm doing. I was just sorting some things out. It's alright. We're done now.
Do me a favour and just bump over a little bit closer to Link. Just so
Yeah,
we're
okay,
away from
no worries.
Void.
Wolby, mate, are you on our radio channel?
Wabi radio check.
Sweet. Alright, let's get this order in March, guys.
Charlie.
Did you hear me, Morgan? That looks pretty
Maybe a figure point tonight, man.
Just turn my acre back into that.
Yeah, Fig, if you start the Aaron burn there.
Am I in Delta?
You check map, man. Far left, I'm Charlie.
Really terrible.
Everybody can check map. Go to the far left of the map. You should see the order March written down.
That's not ideal. Yeah.
You know, it's like the issue, right?
How are we doing, Walter? Walter, I talked to you half an hour.
Richardson, I've got marksman here. You want me to change that or what?
No, that's cool.
Like everybody's a rule.
Richard, so we doing convoy training?
Yes, we are.
Does that mean I get to drive?
Maybe.
I want to drive.
Let's tie it up, guys.
I got the driver's course.
Right.
I don't know if it counts, but I drove one of the tanks in the funnel.
You can smell the other guys.
Gents, can you do me a favour? Can you just drop this out your voices down to whisper whilst we're in here?
Sit in the pretty side and make these
It won't be warriors, it'll be the.
The magazine.
Ah, marksman today, boys and girls.
Pop quiz. How many magazines should you carry as part of your normal seafoam? 4 land tracer. Together.
Not this shit again.
Which radio channel are you?
Who are you asking?
Okay, now.
Anyone?
Megadeth.
Just anyone.
Six
Anyone?
Well, I'll be back in a sec.
6. Okay, it's interesting. 6. And how many helmets should you have on you at any time?
6.
5, sir.
5 helmets? No.
Yes,
1. 6, 1. Interesting numbers there, Will, right? 6 magazines on a helmet.
He's loading in, mate. When he gets in, if you can just give him the sharpshooter's kit.
I think
What's your block?
Lang, color yourself red.
Have you seen kind of a...
There's a joke there about someone being a helmet, but I ain't gonna say it.
You know, I think actually I will call you Langer.
Yeah.
So this, guys, is Arma.
Yeah.
This game looks cool. Looking forward to watch Dan dominate this one. Hey, this isn't about dominating. This is training for our next operation. So we have to do we're doing a training.
Too far away to hear, I think.
He's not even on server. He's the fucking warrant officer of server. Yep.
Oh, fucking hell.
Just a standard rifleman for you, a standard sharpshooter for you, not anything specialised.
He's a Sharpie now.
That's fine. I can copy his kit for someone else. That's brilliant. Thank you.
because he's done it in.
I mean, I don't know what he's carrying. He's
Where the
still
fuck has my mouse gone?
Responsibility, and he's EAW. I mean,
What was that?
But yeah, this is
That sounds like.
the reason I'm keeping it like this, guys, on the screen.
that's
It's because
I have nothing to do.
I'm gonna get a couple of little recordings, I think.
You got jibbated.
You can't see it from my back. Oh shit! I hear Ryan.
copied kit itself, so fuck knows what's in it.
Oh, the jumper and the vest. That's not an acceptable combination.
Bro, please no jumper. Just take a fucking uniform already.
Just put it in.
That's where I put white. It's like, it's probably like 35 degrees or something.
Variety is the spice of life.
I will.
Can you mark it? Can you?
It's like he's sat there in his still fucking air-conned accommodation. There's probably a hotel around here somewhere that he has.
What now, Adrian?
Which radio channel are we on?
It's working.
Block 3.
Block 5, channel 3.
Arma wins, so I cannot talk to you.
You need to load TeamSpeak.
Alright, so this is like a bit like roleplay, bit like roleplay, but for Arma 3. I love this, man. It's fucking great. This is what I want to keep doing.
Yeah, I got your
Like, I want to keep doing this. This is one of my main things that I want to keep doing for myself. But obviously, I'll get people, you know, you guys watching it.
Just looking left and right. I think between the whole platoon we have one idol.
We will not suck that.
It's not Tuesday yet, is it?
No, sorry, sorry. My dates. Mixed up. No, I was just actually just looking at the kind of.
Oh, no, I see. Smell what's in my fucking rucksack.
Everyone, get on the whisper. Whoever's fucking tapping their keyboard, stop doing that. At least mute your microphone. Jesus fucking Christ. Carlisle.
You can go down to one bar, gentlemen, so only the people next to us can hear us.
I feel like I've not done this for that long.
Shuffle onto the other.
I forgot how fucking play the game.
So hold tab and then mouse wheel. That's your audio levels.
Shut up, Red.
It's smelly.
Okay.
I think it's like 1 meter, 5 meters, something like that.
And then it's screaming.
And then loud.
That's how the order of match.
Yeah, you'll need that because we use local quite a bit in this section.
I figured, I mean, a bunch of old people, right? Don't appreciate you yelling.
Yeah. Actually, Saber has a don't know where the button is in the radio.
What?
Speak up, son!
Okay, I'm on beer too.
Explain this thing to me again.
I'm not allowed to drink anymore, Ryan.
Okay.
That's a shout.
Yeah,
Turn the volume down on my fucking radio, 100%. Fuck that noise.
I'll bear with me.
Not sure how you've done it or if someone's done it to you.
You make Riley drink it like 3 AM in the morning.
Quite a lot of us. Well, I want to. There's quite a lot of them.
I always appreciate when someone yells.
By the way, this is only 4 platoon here. There's another platoon as well. That are
good to go?
somewhere around there. And then there's like another place, there's another bunch of people around as well. But this is all training for the new operation. I'm buzzing that I've been given the marksman now. So obviously, to become a marksman in this, you need to hit a certain amount of, like, when you do your training, you'll get taken to a firing range, and if you hit a certain amount of targets.
Oh god, new respawn. So excited.
What are you doing, Step Bro?
I have not done anything.
He's not here. Oh.
Well, yeah, this is
I'm stuck in the tumble dryer, Step Bro.
Have you done Milsim
Maybe if
before,
you
Langer?
fuck me, it'll.
Yeah, I have. But it was really different than this one.
Arma?
No, Battlefield.
Oh, okay. I actually, yeah, I did Battlefield very briefly, but it's a completely different way of doing. Like, you can, they might be called use the same word, but it's two different things.
Yeah, it was different. It was, but in terms of discipline, it was a lot harder than here. You'd have to dress everyone by rank and sir and stuff like that, and there was actual punishment, like PT sessions, punitive time, something, where they just had you load into 1 hour session of Battlefield and supervised you crawling around on the floor, listening to your staff sergeant.
Sure, that was
extreme.
Yeah, but it was. I don't know.
Have you heard from?
It wasn't bad. I didn't perceive it as like people wanting to be like tyrants.
Yeah.
It's a. So you have to put your scrims on as well. Like you see the camo on the top of the head. You have to actually put that on like yourself.
Alternate reality that.
Radios as well. You can put the radio so it puts it in the right ear, or you can have it in both ears and stuff like that. I usually have it just in my right ear.
Not a lot of.
Okay, thanks, chaps. Get your attention for a minute. Clacker, stop talking about fingers or passes. Top stuff. Okay, thanks everyone. This is going to be a quick 20-minute demonstration phase now from TMW, specifically Mr. Klein, on the changes coming to basic medical with the update of CAT. There'll be a 20-minute phase where you'll all sort of stand around, and then your ICs will get knocked out at various points, and you'll get to go over and see how they've been injured. And Klein will talk you through how that works. So you'll stay in these formations practically, aside from when, for examul, Richard gets given a pneumothorax by Klein, and then you'll all stand around him and point and gawk and say, how do we help him? So Klein will now walk on over, hopefully, and take over for the next 20 minutes.
Yep, thank you. Hello, everyone. Just a small little medical refresher. As you've probably noticed over the last couple weeks, some of you will have lost your medical. So because there's a lot new content added to the medical system, mainly newfangled drugs for my medics, for the members of Team W. However, there is some new procedures for you guys. It's pneumothoraxes and the addition of splints. The section medics in you will have these items in their kits already, and we just want to go off and showcase them just so everyone knows how to use them, so in case you encounter these injuries, you don't just die from them, because I think nobody likes that. We want you guys to actually live. If you guys could all form a circle around your IC, around the corporal, that would be the best way. We'll make these injuries happen on the IC so that everyone actually sees these injuries.
What? You're getting surrounded, Milgard. Do we just accept it?
Yes, I am going to injure you. Not with a gunshot. Medically.
Oh.
Great, mate. Stop playing Minecraft. Come on.
Okay. Just before this, because obviously the person treating this, the person with the equipment, is the section medics. I do hope that every single section has a section medic. Would the section medic stand up, please?
Great.
We don't have a medic.
Ah, you don't have a medic.
We don't have splints either. I don't know anything about the splints.
I'll just check.
Medical equipment we can deal with.
Do you have the new medical
That's not a problem. I have a box here with medical equipment.
I told you, this is like...
If every single section...
So this is how they'll teach you how to do new things.
And grab themselves an NCD kit and a splint. And a chest seal. Basically, one of each items in here will work fine as well. We have any questions? We have more.
It did work.
So it might be a little bit slow, guys, but you've got to think, if you was watching RP, you're just watching a storyline, and you're just watching people just chat away, then obviously sometimes it is a bit slow, but there is going to be a bit of action at the end.
I should not be lagging, and I hope I'm not lagging.
It's better
You're lagging.
Oh, no. Out of all the things to happen.
Row.
Oh, no.
Bag of sniff.
Why is everyone looking at me?
Because you're about to get spit roasted.
I just took from the...
Okay, Gray and McDagger, just one item that suffices, and then go back to your section.
Yes.
I'll tell you afterwards.
I've got a full back.
Spit roasted.
Come on, McDagger.
Pistol. Is he coming on tonight? No.
Probably not. No.
Great.
Cool. Now, my friend, if you could please, on the IC of every single section, the person in the middle, could you please make a pneumothorax appear in them? So you should all see this in a second. If all the section members open the medical menu on them, you press H for that. Super simple. Have to quickly verify this.
Does everyone see my medical menu?
We can see you, Milgard. Here. Perfect time.
Show me the money.
Doing one immediate.
Come on.
We can make one.
Be cheeky.
Please do not throw.
He's immediately sexy, but...
No. I said
immediately about to get spit roasted.
Oh, mate.
It's not happening.
That's implied.
You gotta notice. The torso bit has like an 8-pack instead of a 6-pack.
Who won?
This soon as well.
There's one.
And we're done with him.
Two.
Did he get a goal in the final minutes or something, or was it penalties?
Gibson has a pneumothorax.
There's a pneumothorax.
I think I
You have a pneumothorax.
Skyrim? Richardson, you're gonna die.
Oh dear.
Just a heads up, if he kills him, what do we do?
Be quiet,
Stab you in
please.
the chest.
Penalties.
Listen to me, please.
So, man, how you doing? I'm good, man. How?
They all have a pneumothorax, your ICs. The section medics, you should all be familiar with this injury. You should all have seen this once or twice if you've been here for one deployment. If not, it's just an injury to the chest. Always happens to the torso. If you get shot, right, just a couple times, you can super easy affect this just by pressing H. You don't even need to put your gun away. To fix this, the section medics are equipped with chest seals. Just that, it seals the injury. If you could all fix the pneumothorax, just applying a chest seal under airway management. For all the section medics. It would be pretty simple.
Well, yeah, you go.
I want to stick
Yeah,
it
it's
over
alright.
chest.
But
I
did
wanna
you
just
get it?
stab
You don't
him.
have to put our gun away?
I have
Oh,
to
it's
say,
And I do hope
over.
that everyone gets it.
You have to put the gun away, but you don't have to put the gun away to check it.
Oh, for the check
love
it,
medicine.
okay.
Yeah, but to treat it, you'll
Yeah, I
have
was,
to put the gun away.
was about to say.
Turk used chest seal. It was super effective.
Although you didn't have any breathing issues.
Cool.
Well, this
Everyone
is,
fixed
this, I
that.
think this is just.
He does appear to be alive.
Okay. We have a second type of pneumothorax added now, because in real life there's multiple of them.
Attention,
depending on
pneumo.
what exactly happens to you. Yes, attention.
This is
Someone,
where it gets
someone pointed this out already. Attention, pneumothorax. What this means is your lung is being crushed by air that is not very conducive to good health, and it sounds the exact same way.
Oh,
as
was
a
you
regular
in
pneumothorax
Aftermath
does.
last night?
And I'm giving this to everyone currently, so just stand by for a minute. So, if you look at the section ICs, they should all have these as well now. Happens the exact same way if you get shot. This is a rarer type. It is a type that takes a little bit more to treat. Treatment starts the exact same way. You apply a chest seal to the injury. So if the section medics could do this.
I think I did it.
I was saying to get one chest seal.
I did.
You should have multiple.
Get on
Oh.
the chest seal now.
Well, your
I
kids
clicked
should
the
have
wrong fucking button.
If you don't have a chest seal, grab yourselves another one. Your ICs have a couple minutes to live, thankfully.
Okay. He's still dying.
Yes. If you have applied
I
the chest
got
seal,
two
you will
chest
see that
seals,
the
one
injury
for each
hasn't
eye.
gone away. What you need to do is you need to do chest or needle decompression. I hope everyone
Fuck.
gets
Someone do the sound
Do-
for me of
do
the
it now, yeah.
air
How?
escape in the lung.
I liked how he said
Stick it in
needle
now.
decompression.
I did it back.
So I applied the chest seal and nothing has happened.
if you have an NCD kit in your inventory, the piece of equipment that I asked you to pick up,
Yes.
you should have the
It
option
did not
to do
dig it
needle,
up.
chest, needle decompression.
There, you're fine.
He's now had 2 holes in his chest and a needle.
I guess that's the okay to do it then.
Yes, please do it, because that will fix the injury.
The discipline.
So you have to apply the chest seal
They're
first
giving
and
us
then the
needles
needle
now.
kit.
Put it in his ass.
Now we're real dangerous.
Stick a needle in them and get the air out. I know.
The gas is.
That's just
No,
fixed.
what his dude was good,
Right,
mate.
let me just quickly
Ah,
check
wait,
if everyone's
oh,
fixed.
Well done, Tech.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to
People are
4.0
doing that.
in Aftermath Rocker, mate. I'll be honest with you.
Been updated in the CFO yet for how many we carry? Or
It should be updated in the CFO.
Probably
Just-
start up my.
Okay, that's pneumothoraxes. There is a
Probably
third type.
try
and
and,
I will just quickly showcase this. You guys are not equipped to treat these.
I don't know
But
what's
just
going to
want
happen
you
with
know, showcase
certain
it so that
people
you guys
within the
know what it
video.
looks like. Giving this to currently every single IC.
Homo Peter.
Like, there's a group of people that I've gone with,
Yeah, it's the
but
hemothorax.
I don't think they're hardly ever in.
Fucking hell.
Is the person
So
is
this is
bleeding
blood
into
in
their
the
lung?
lungs.
Right, you have an internal bleed.
He's drowning.
Yes, he's drowning in his own blood, essentially. That's not very good. You cannot fix this as a section, which means if you see someone with a hemothorax, you have to get them to a medic immediately. They are really rare. Like, I'd be surprised if on a
You
single
obviously
week
wish them.
I see 1 or 2, like over the entire
Godspeed.
company / battle group. But just so you've seen these ones, if someone has this injury, get them to a medic, because they will die within 6 minutes. They will just be dead, and there's nothing you can do against it. Other than getting
Yeah, sorry, Richardson, you're dead.
Fine.
Yes.
Cheers, mate.
But you'd still apply a seal in preparation for further treatment, would you, or not?
Yes, but if you have applied a seal, then obviously once you get them to the medic,
Richardson,
let
at
the
least
medic
leave an
know
early
that
corpse
you've done
behind.
so. The medic cannot see if you've applied a chest seal already. It's just a limitation. So if you apply one, which is good, right, that's good drills, just let the medic know that you have indeed done so.
Should you NCD as well?
No, the NCD doesn't
That
do
won't do
anything,
anything.
because there's no
I
pressure
went
in
with,
there, there's blood in there. We have the equipment,
Chips,
we have
curry,
basically a little
fried
vacuum
rice
to
like
get the
last
blood
night.
out.
Oh, it was nice.
The decompression kit doesn't do anything for it.
Chicken curry,
I still give them
fried
a little
rice and
time.
chips.
No, but it will prepare them for treatment.
interestingly, you put a chest seal on it, clears it from the actual screen as well, so you blind to it.
Yeah, basically. So it's one of those things. Oh, he has gone unconscious. And I'm putting people unconscious deliberately. Don't worry about this. I do apologize for the people that go unconscious. I should have probably warned you.
Made the Family Guy fool.
Teabagging him.
Gotta step up.
What you should see if you press the medical menu. Yes, you should all see cyanosis. You see this on the extremities, so the arms, the legs, the head. Well, mostly the arms and the head. What cyanosis is discoloration of your skin. I don't know if most of you have been in a hospital, especially with elderly
He's
people.
not breathing.
They're fairly likely to have this. Your skin visibly turns blue. This allows you to see sort of the state of a casualty. This starts at mild cyanosis, goes to slight, goes to severe. Well, it starts at obviously no cyanosis.
He's dying.
Oh, he has completely died. That should not happen, and I do apologize for that. I think I set it a little too low. What cyanosis allows you to do is... I said it way too long. Let me quickly heal everyone.
Take your time.
Why did you kill our IC?
I am sorry. I said it way
All
too
of the
long.
ICs are dead. We're fucked.
I am sorry. There we go.
2, 5
Maybe you could read.
5 Foxtrot.
Kill someone that just listen to
That is very likely. Sorry. Yes, he's alive. If the ICs could walk back.
I'll remember this, Klein.
Your twin brother died.
Okay, pipe down again. Let me speak. What cyanosis means is it allows you to sort of gauge the state of someone. Sort of the similar way that you see blood loss, right? If someone has lost a fatal amount of blood, it should mean that they should seek medical treatment immediately. The same way applies to cyanosis. If someone has mild cyanosis or no cyanosis, you can take, you have a little bit of time, about 6 minutes, till they really start getting critical. If someone is in severe cyanosis, as you guys have seen, they're very close to dying. This is 1 or 2 minutes, so you have to sort of expedite your treatment. All this showcases to you. Sort of a nice little way to gauge this without proper medical equipment that, for example, we carry, but for you guys, you can roughly gauge it. This is most of the showcase done that you guys can immediately do.
I can see the
showcase
chat better now on Kick. How are we all doing in Kick anyway, guys? Let's see some stickers on Kick. People on Facebook, let's see some stickers on Facebook as well.
Oh, enjoying that. Question.
Yes. I think Fig's just dead.
With the severe cyanosis, the treatment, is it you just treat the injuries and that will fix it?
Yes. So cyanosis is more of a symptom that happens because of your airways. Similar like blood loss, right? You would treat the bleed and they don't lose blood anymore. Cyanosis works the exact same way. If you fix someone's airways and you fix the pneumothorax, they can breathe, it will slowly fix itself. So you have to fix the causes, which is the airways and everything else. Barrett,
what a savage. What a savage.
So, one more piece of equipment that every single section has, I believe in the C4 it is currently set at 3, is the splints. Well, hey,
so this is just like training for the medics.
What splints will do, and
I think we're going into like a little bit of a training operation, just so people can
shoot them in the leg. Hello, Barrett. Are you medically fine so far?
For now.
For now, we have to showcase this somehow. So,
with Owie, my
first shot work.
Indy.
Yes, Indy. If Barrett could take a couple steps, you've all seen this in server. Barrett, could you just walk back and forth? You've all seen this. You've all been under this state, just limping, right? Obviously, this is super slow. You're combat ineffective. Can't really do anything. You can't even move to the next building. We have a new piece of equipment.
Tell you, this fucking game, man, is so in depth. That's why I love it.
Takes 5 seconds to apply. Obviously, only use it on the legs because that's when it will actually have an effect. Barrett, if you could walk back and forth. Right, he still isn't bent. Hold on, come back. There you go. Let me quickly bandage the wound.
Yo, sorry, do you have a Division 2, mate?
He has a boo-boo. So, if you could walk back and forth.
Dropped your tampon.
He can walk, right? He's no longer limping. While he cannot run, he cannot jog, he can at least walk, which means he has a minor amount of mobility, right? If I need to tell Barrett to get from this building to that truck over there, or to Land Rover, he can do it in a much faster
PC,
way.
it's going really cheap at the moment, mate.
Same applies to Chinook.
I've been playing it.
From one building to the next building.
Good.
It allows your section medics
getting ready for that Heartland
to just restore minor mobility. So,
but I think this week I'm going to be playing the Hunt Showdown. I'm going to be playing Division on stream.
You don't want to carry them for 20 meters or 200 meters, technically. Right. Super simple to use. Just apply them, and there. I suggest only applying them to the legs. On the arms, they don't really do too much. Will feel better, but you still have a broken arm. These injuries, obviously, you're still going to have to get to a medic at some point because you do still have a broken arm. A splint doesn't fix it. It just, stabilizes it. I hope some of you will probably have had a splint or a cast before. your Lego arm is still broken, so they'll have to get back to the medic.
Yeah, I get
anyway.
it, Afro. Yeah,
We
definitely,
have
mate.
some new rules
Definitely.
for that because.
And
yeah,
also get
obviously,
the
some of you might have
the
noticed,
Warlord thing for
we've
750.
done
Hurry
some
up, mate! It's an
surgery
offer.
now, so we can fix
750,
some
mate.
fractures in
The
the field,
Warlord
which will
DLC,
allow some of you to get back into the action much faster.
and it's
But you'll see the effects of that.
it's meant to be a
on the company
really good
exercise next
DLC
week.
for the end game stuff.
For now, for you guys, you have the splints and the NCD kits to treat more injuries. That's all of the new stuff added to the medical menus. So the new equipment and the new procedures for you guys. And I can give it back to Dale now. Dale and Sorensen / the platoon commander.
Fine, just 2 questions.
Yes, please.
Can anyone apply splints, or is it medics only?
If I remember my settings correctly, it should only be the medics. I would have to double check. I can give that to you.
Secondly, is the fake tier 2 gone now, or is it still? Could that still happen where Stitch?
What the fake tier 2 is when you're injured in the leg and you have a certain amount of injuries, that's when it will set you to limping.
Okay.
So fake tier 2s still happen, but you know they're easily fixable with a stitch, and you're not gonna get flown out for it.
Alright, that's fine.
That is just something that happens. If you bandage it, however, you will be able to walk again. Should theoretically. Okay. Well, if there's no other questions,
thank you.
No worries. I can give it back to Dale and Sorensen, and I will heal Barrett so he stops being in so much pain.
That would be ideal, thank you.
I'm going to play a platoon game of Hot Potato and pass it off to your platoon commanders. So thank you all for your time. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions about how to wear a cast or how it looks, talk to Hemmington. He has some first-hand experience. And please go from there. Perfect. Over to your platoon commanders.
Big oof.
Do you reckon he'll give us a hand?
Whisper. Right, okay. Platoon, if you want to head to this pole here in front of me and go to the King's Div area for me.
5, head to the pool, go to 5.
But you guys, I'm just going to quickly grab a Hilo. You think?
I'm teleporting all of you.
The King's Div area,
guys. I'm not teleporting, Nicole.
Yeah, I just need the...
Kinda cozy.
Right.
Oh, getting flashback from me, James, yeah.
Oh god, there's a number 4.
The link. Look, this is where you go when you do your promotion courses.
Mate, already completed it, mate.
When you get rid
mate.
of your acting ranks, then you'll come here.
Link and I are on the same SCBC.
Got everybody got their entire sections. Everybody made it through. Nobody got lost. Nobody got sucked into the nether.
We are missing.
40 is good.
There's Fig. Where's Bob?
Oh, he's coming. Oh, there.
I think he said he was grabbing an ILR.
Oh,
yeah.
Right. Has everybody got 8? I can see some ILRs. Can't see any outlaws. We'll deal with that in a bit. Right. Okay. So that was your medical brief. I hope it was useful. If you learned anything from it, that's good. So yeah, looks like a good couple of changes. So what we're going to go into now is a little bit of convoy practice. So in front of you there are 6 foxhounds. If all of the sections can go and get yourselves boarded up, ICs if you stay behind with me. So 2 ICs. It doesn't really matter which ones. I suppose we'll organise it. 1 section if you take these 2 that are right here. 2 section you take the closer pair, and 3 section you take the furthest pair. So yeah, go and board up.
Charlie in the left vehicle, Delta in the right.
Onwards! Right, and then ICs if you should come over there.
Right, Hazard, drive the rear vehicle, Sabre in the front one.
And members of the point of the fire team, you're going to be driving so great. You drive, Fig, you drive.
Yay!
Convoy net?
In the front one.
I'm sure they'll be going over that in a second.
Sabre, Charlie right.
Hey, Fig.
Lounge, can I get into the commander's seat, please?
Guys in Charlie Vic, if you leave the commander's seat for Richardson.
Oh, sweet.
What's that, Shepherd, wrong vehicle.
Wrong vehicle?
Yeah.
I'll go through.
You want a gun?
There. We're going to continue on round here.
Perfect.
And then Lounge, if you want to get on top cover of this one.
Whoever's in my Vic, are you on the front gun or rear gun?
Fuel efficient.
Possibly not.
Left or
But
right gun, I
Milton,
mean.
so-
Not
The engine isn't even running, and it says it's getting 11 miles to the gallon.
Oh yeah.
Apologies, Shepard.
We're in
I'm
a
an
fucking
idiot. You're supposed to be
weapon.
in this one.
We're on the weapon, man.
I'm not sure if that's 2.1.
And Lange is in the other one. I don't know why. I've got you in the wrong fire team. Sorry, Lange.
Probably 2.14.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Probably not gonna be.
Solid 5
No,
minutes
you're
of
good, Hazard.
driving.
Shouldn't I be in that one and Hazard be in the other one?
At least.
I completely bollocks.
I'll sit on the four.
Jesus Christ. I don't even know. Sorry, Hazard. Yeah, other one. I don't know what.
Who's in my gun? Orby?
I'm not okay.
He gets me and Hazard mix up all the time now.
Yeah.
I think I might try and get my calls for driving.
You don't have your quals for driving?
No, but I am good at it.
Just
Okay,
remember that
you know what, we'll
there's
stick
no
with
settings
it.
on those
You know how to put limiters on and all of that stuff, right?
Yeah. I drove
Okay.
the 513.
I think the only thing he needs to be concerned about is last vehicle, because I think he might be the last of the convoy.
Yeah. So you don't know Condor drills though?
No.
Butterworth, have you got basic drivers?
Why the fuck
You got
can't?
basic drivers, mate. Alright, we'll leave it at that then. Grey, basically
Just run me
just
through it.
yeah, so as last vehicle there will be a convoy net that you will be tuning into, which we will be instructed in a second once you're on the convoy net. Basically, just like when you're in a section, you just call when the last vehicle is doing stuff. So your last vehicle's moving, when you're turning around, call, you know, last vehicle's
Wanted to be on a gun.
left and all of that stuff, you know, just making sure that you're echoing
I hope both
everything
guns
the
are
first
manned,
vehicle
because,
says
yeah, we should have
after you do it,
intercepts,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
we should have
So
both guns
it's
manned.
very easy, but...
Right, who's manning him?
When you're ready.
You right, Wilby?
No, I was talking to Fig.
Oh, right.
Stop getting involved in the conversation.
Sorry.
We should have both guns manned once Richardson gets here. I actually like this thing. People talk so much garbage about this thing. I actually don't mind it. It's quite.
No god.
Right, Bobby, we got driving.
We've got Grey and Fig.
I did not hear whether that your packet loss was a
Grey and Fig.
I can barely fucking hear him.
Grey and Fig.
I'm going to assume that was. Right, Fig. Do you know how to
I can't tell you how good this game is, man. If you
Fluid Net Alpha.
Third Net Alpha.
I'm just gonna jump.
may as well come play for a bit anyway.
Connect to
This is just a
convoy net.
152.
If you go to radios.
2 seconds.
Yeah, there's a 152. Which one is it?
Oh, you're using it already. That's cool.
What are you guys saying? No, I'm in that. I've been in that state. So what you're on about, like you don't know what to play.
So if you go,
Like I just don't know what to play at all.
Dash up and then you go to just the.
I'm looking forward to Star Wars next week. You know, I'll play through that. But multiplayer wise, it's just like there's nothing there, man. There's nothing out. There's nothing that's grabbing my fancy. You know what I mean?
I probably should have just gone through and looked at it.
No. It's better to ask.
Oh, Channel 4. Fluid Net Alpha. Okay. I got it.
And you know how to use it, right?
What's our call sign?
I think I have.
We have Golf and they are Hotel.
Secondary.
Alright.
Okay, cool. But you've selected it as
Signing
usage,
into
right?
Fluid Net Alpha.
Yeah.
It should default to your secondary if you've only got your 343.
Yeah, it is.
So it should be like control caps or something.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We are
I'll
Golf.
do radio checks in a second anyway, so.
Yeah, we're.
Worst comes to worst, I can tune in online.
I think we're vehicle 6.
With it, yeah, we would be. Unless HQ have their own vehicle, which they might do.
Alpha's 2-4, Charlie, Mr.
I heard someone call vehicle.
Hello, 2-4,
2.
Charlie. 2-4 Alpha, send over. Roger, my section has been briefed. We are ready to step off.
Right, Fig, if you open up your map, I can just direct you in here.
No, I got my
Are you ready now?
Yes, up.
Yeah,
Okay, I see where we're going. It's turning right on the exit, and then we're following the road south, and then right up. Good hold, left. Left.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
Yeah, we're doing a big fucking circle.
Brother?
No guard.
That's
You hear me,
fine.
right? Right, are you ready to go?
Why is this?
Alright, sweet.
Right.
We're second last, right?
Richardson, which
Yeah.
We are.
All vehicles,
Yes, mate.
we
Second last.
will step off time now to the south in order
Say
to
last week
march
then, mate.
on vehicle 1. Let's go. Out.
I can't hear anything.
Isn't
You
it?
can't.
No, I can't hear anybody on.
Isn't
Okay, I heard
command
that.
on the first?
Perfect.
No,
Did you hear?
the complaints.
Yep, I heard convoy speed.
It's just I was hearing.
Are the right
I am in-
wheels
well,
turn
it's-
as well?
that-
Like
that's-
the rear
that was
wheel
on our
turn as well.
platoon net, mate, so
Ah.
that's where we're communicating platoon net.
Mad that, innit? Like,
So you
we
remember.
put a lot of
just
detail
echo
into
all the
these
things
fucking
that
what's called. Hey,
Vehicle
hello.
one's done.
Switch.
Hello. 75 gig for the Division 2. G's will be 3 hours to download
What
it.
the fuck?
Did they just close that gate? Oh.
Like I said, opens automatically.
What's that, mate?
Yes, Shepard.
I thought they closed it. I guess it opens automatically.
We can start something out where we play together. So mate, if you want. I don't like. It's just.
It didn't say vehicle spacing.
Gotta put fucking earplugs in.
It's
I'm just gonna do the default. I think it's 10 meter spacing. It's about the space of the guy that he's giving the
No,
vehicle
yeah,
in front
this,
of him.
because we're in here. Riding along in my automobile. Bum, 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 bum.
At 40 kilometers, right?
Yeah.
And I
Did you guys hear that convoy speed's increasing to 60, yeah?
No, did not hear that. No, did not hear that.
2 seconds. Let me just jump onto platoon.
I'm on the right channel. I heard them all before, but I'm
Yeah,
not hearing
sure.
them anymore.
They might not be saying anything just yet. Convoy hold. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't. What the fuck?
Okay,
Did
hold,
someone
hold,
take,
hold, hold.
Did someone take
Yeah,
the radio from me?
Yeah, you need to try and get back onto the
No, now I hear them again. What the fuck? I just heard checker one holding. Or whatever. I heard something holding. What the fuck is going on with my radio?
Fucking backy is sick,
Just
man.
make sure you're connected to it.
How many seasons
Damn,
it got now?
100% connected
Yeah.
to it.
It's on the third season. Yeah. 3 seasons. The next season is going to be the one with the guy that they get out of the ice.
Okay, yeah.
Who's like meant to be really powerful.
'Cause that's the only thing I
This
can
one's
see that
about
he got
where
from
Backy
Yeah,
fights.
Warby,
Yeah, go ahead.
do you want to get on top cover, mate?
How do you put safety on this?
You can't, mate. It's your thing. It's your thing. Try press it. Actually, press F.
No,
Does
didn't
that
do.
work?
No,
Yeah,
nothing.
Just don't touch your mouth then unless you need to.
It did used to have a safety, didn't it?
No, the Huskies do, mate.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I don't think the Fox Hounds ever had.
See, even though this game came out in 2013, right, guys, just look at like the detail in the weapons and stuff. Like the bullets on the details of the on the bullets, like it's just really just. I can't wait to see what Arma 3 is going to be like. The Arma 4 even, if they ever bring it out.
I like driving an Arma, but I hate all this.
Yeah.
paved by Greeks, and Greeks build roads drunk.
Right, so we're coming into
Yeah,
the...
yeah. Now that we're off the intercom, I hear him.
Yeah, right, so we're on a platoon hold now, so as soon as you see the vehicle in front pull off, then we're pull off.
Yep.
Okay,
Who are we pulling off?
Richardson, I have my basic drivers.
That's cool, man.
Where are they going?
I don't know. Alright, there you go then. Go on then. Close up.
Close up with them?
Close up, mate. Close up to the other vehicles. Bob with... Oh, shit. Oh, mate, what is the fucking...
Yeah, we're
right for... Wow, all my keybinds are knackered.
Right here?
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Be to our left, shouldn't he?
Bit parallel, but if you
whatever.
keep it like more staggered, but other than that, all good.
You don't sound like a robot now, Bob.
Why not? Oh,
Mate,
great.
Your packet lost me.
Yeah, mate, Swansea Wi-Fi, honestly.
BFAs are still in, right?
Yeah, number 3 that you're watching now is the one where he fights the black guy in the jail. The one that's always in the jail. I forgot what his fucking name is. Yeah, Backy ends up fighting him. I forgot what that guy's name is. That black guy's name in it. Ah, what's his fucking name? Backy's dad's a beast, though.
Speed limits. Generally, if you are the first vehicle, they'll leave it down to you. I personally would rather just let the front vehicle decide. They can see better than what I can when I'm, 3, 4, 5 vehicles back in a convoy.
I was just sat there fucking talking to you guys when I'm meant to be over here.
When we're going through towns and villages and such, just so we don't squash any small children or anything like that. So what we're going to do now is quickly go over a little bit of counter ambush when we're in a convoy and mine strike drills. I'm sure most of you have probably done all of this before, but we are quickly going to go over it. So we'll go over mine strikes first. So imagine we're coming down this road as a big convoy. One of the vehicles, let's say the first vehicle, hits a mine. Anybody tell me what's the first thing that's going to happen? Stand up if you think you know it. Orby,
We stop.
make sure you're on shout, mate.
We stop.
Yeah. First thing, everybody's going to come to a stop. Especially if, if that front vehicle's been disabled, everybody's going to come to a stop. What's the call that's going to be made on the radio by that vehicle, the vehicle that's been hit? Saber, go for it.
Be mine strike.
Yeah, you're going to call over the radio, mine strike, mine strike, mine strike. Hopefully, anybody that hears that will also reiterate it, the whole every man's a link man, and that will let everybody know that that's happened. What we'll then go into is a little bit of a soak period. So, mine strikes are usually, or can be, a good way to initiate an ambush. So if we take a mine strike, that's a very real possibility. So it's important that we take a moment, try not to panic, and just let the situation, settle down a little bit. Wait for a contact to happen. You're in a defensible location, hopefully. you've got a fuckload of GPMGs on the top of your vehicles that you can use to defend yourselves. So let them, let it come rather than, go out and look for it. That's what we use the soak for. Also, the other reason is for other explosive devices, yeah? So if there's big ones nearby that might have been set off, it reduces the chances of that happening. That's why we do the soak. From there, you would then start the process of evacuating that damaged vehicle. So if you'll stand up and come with me, we're going to go to the front vehicle, do it a little bit more actively.
Okay, this is just prepping us for the new operation that's about to happen,
Does everybody know
which happens in
how
3 weeks.
you search a vehicle after it's been mine striked? Generally, who's going to be the driver in the section? What role are they also going to be doing? We'll shout it out.
Point man.
Yeah, point man. So it stands to reason that the driver's going to have the Valen, yeah? So in that situation, the driver is going to get out. He's going to clear the ground immediately around his feet. Fingers crossed when he gets out he doesn't step on a mine. It would be very unlucky. Quite hilarious, but very unlucky. Once he's done that, he's going to clear around to the back of the vehicle, yeah? And clear a little box area so that anybody that does jump out of the back also doesn't step on a mine. What he can do in certain situations is clear round to the other side, to the commander's side, so they can get out. Additionally, the commander should be able to jump into a rear passenger seat and get out the rear door if it's not safe to get out the side. Once they've done that, the Valen then just clears a route back to the next vehicle, clears a path around that vehicle, and then, they can get in. The rest of the section members in the front vehicle can then follow them and move back. And in the event that the next vehicle becomes filled, you can just, repeat the process to the next vehicle. I'm assuming, I would assume most of you are familiar with that process. You might not have done it, but you've probably been taught it. So if that's the case, if that's what happens, if we lose a vehicle, then, that's what we're going to do. In the case that it was an ambush, so let's say that we've started taking contact, what can we do to speed that process up and make it a little bit more safe for the casualty vehicle? Does anybody know?
Drive the second vehicle closer.
Yeah, perfect. So let's say that this vehicle was, on the road there, it's disabled, they need some assistance, and let's say we've been ambushed, in this case from the east, from that direction. The second vehicle can come and put themselves...
Are you playing it as well, Sat? Oh yes, someone was saying, after I was saying that you was thinking about playing it later.
It gives the people that are disembarking some protection, it gives them a foxhound to hide behind. It also means that, let's say that vehicle's damaged, it's been hit by, a rocket or a mine or something like that. If it were to be hit again, let's say it's not, it's not blown up. If it were to be hit again, it might do, and that might injure more people. You can use your vehicle as a bit of a sacrifice to let your vehicle get hit rather than that. Obviously, it's not ideal. We'd rather no vehicles get hit, but if it means that we
this
take
right
less
here is Arma
casualties,
free.
then, the vehicle
this is my
isn't
obviously
as important as somebody's life.
getting ready for my
So
next
that's why we
operation.
do that. Also, just a shorter distance.
Yeah, I am as well. Heartland.
In the event that that vehicle then becomes
Heartland.
full, the vehicle that's pulled up,
I think that's what you're
we
on about,
can
isn't it, aren't you?
repeat the process with all the other vehicles in the convoy, yeah, until everybody is picked up, and then we get out of there, yeah. Best thing you can do in an ambush is not leave anybody behind. Makes it really, really hard if
I
you've
hope
got
it's
to go
good.
back to get
I hope
people.
it's good, Sarge,
yeah?
because
So
recently a lot
do
of
your
games that have
best
come out have
to
been
not
shit.
leave anybody behind.
But
that's pretty much it for mine strike drills, yeah? They're pretty simple. As long as, nobody panics, and especially when you're not under contact, it's a very easy thing to deal with. You just have to be aware of what's going on around you, yeah? You've got all your GPMG gunners. Make sure that they're watching their arcs, yeah? Anybody that's coming close, if you see civilian vehicles or vehicles like that that are coming close, make sure they're passed up so that the platoon can react to it. It's a fragile state to be in, but as long as we react accordingly, we should be fine. Anybody got any questions on mine strikes?
Yeah, so on mine strikes or ambush, what's the default SOP? Is it to push through or to extract? I mean, I know it can be situational dependent, but...
So in a mine strike, we're going to stop to try and, reduce the amount of mines that we run into. It could be the first one in a string of mines. You also could have hit the first one, like the last one or the third mine in a string. So it means that the other vehicles, you know, you reduce the contact. In terms of ambushes, which we'll go over now, if you can, if you've been ambushed, you always want to push through that ambush, yeah? Get yourself out of that kill zone. If you're in it and you can get out of it, then go for it. There's no point sitting in the contact and hoping that you can win it when you can just get out of it and come back, yeah? Don't ever sit in a kill box if you can get out.
I'm the marksman
In the
today,
event
so I've got a
that,
marksman
you know,
rifle.
where a vehicle is damaged, you would do the same process as a mine strike. So you can pull up the other vehicles next to it. It increases the amount of GPMGs you've got nearby as well, which gives you more firepower.
They
But
should,
it's the same process in terms of transferring people so that we don't leave people behind.
2 IC even.
The other...
And then there's your,
never mind, I'll forget that point.
the main, obviously your corporal,
The
your
ambush is
squad
fairly
leader.
simple. As long as you can get out of it, we'll be fine. In the event that we decide that we're going to fight that contact,
I don't know.
the best option is to leave a GPMG gunner. So let's say we take contact from that side. If you can leave the GPMG gunners on that side and have them suppress the shit out of it, it will give you some cover to get out, yeah? You can also use your smoke grenades. If you've got smoke grenades, throw them in the direction of the contact. It gives you a bit of concealment to get out and get yourself away from that kill zone, yeah? As long as you're not in it, then, you know, you're increasing your rate of survival. Any other questions on any of that? On mine strikes or counter ambush? No? You're all happy to go and practice it? Yeah? No, you're all pretty quiet. Come on. Right, okay. What we'll do now is we're going to continue on the convoy. Before you get in your vehicles, you want to just make your weapons live, yeah? Take your BFAs off, get a magazine in.
Ooh, exciting.
There may be a contact ahead of you. I can't guarantee, but...
Maybe.
Maybe.
Make your weapons live, gentlemen.
Have a slight...
Hint.
Put your safeties on, gentlemen.
Don't shoot me in the ass.
As you just heard Norgard say, pop your safeties on, guys, as well.
Do you have any J4?
Make sure BFAs are off.
Nope, okay.
Make sure your BFA's off.
Hey, it would be cool actually if we could
I
make
would try and make
possible
it
to
off, but it's
throw,
not giving me the
your
options to take it
personal
off.
smokes from the gunner.
You go in inventory to take it off.
Drag it off in the inventory.
Inventory should be muzzle attachment. Drag it in.
I mean, if it was I think you could probably do it from the Mastiffs, you know,
There we go.
with
Fantastic.
your own.
Just pop on
Yeah,
safety.
if you just turned out with your rifle,
Yeah,
I
if you
imagine.
just turned out.
I think it is solely possible because you can
Have
do
the
it
silo, man.
from the pilot seats in.
Yeah, but this
Oh, well,
when
I've
you're
got a
on a
fucking-
gun,
I've got a
when we
funny
drive
feeling.
if you were just turned out, you
You
could
what, man?
definitely do it.
I've got a funny feeling I've wigged out
You can do it while
because
flying.
I can't reload my weapon.
Vietnam with the with the creator DLC.
So when I
I'm sure
come
the
to
way
fucking
do
shoot
with
it
the
in a
code is
minute,
the same.
it's not going to
Not
shoot.
sure. Yeah,
There's a magazine in it.
Look into.
Yeah, I know there's a mag in there, but when I press R, it doesn't swap it.
What happens when you drag?
Because that way the gunner can throw a
Takes
smoke
it out.
before people, so you know it can blow before people get out.
But
Anyway.
That's weird.
Alright, once you're
Alright,
all,
4-2 back to our vehicle.
Could be no
once you're
update.
all live and you're ready,
Alright, let's go back to our vehicles, man up.
we'll stick with the order of march because I really, really want to see you get
You
fired
have
up.
your weapons live.
I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna make sure that
Good stuff.
You want me to take the Valor out already?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, have it equipped.
I've heard Archie say T90, so.
No risk.
Oh dear.
I see a target-rich environment after Richardson. We're just waiting on Gregory, are we?
Yeah,
don't forget to connect again, mate. You connected, yeah?
Look at all these privates, all these little chickens. They're just teaching us how to what's called. This is, like I said, this is what's going to probably happen in the.
Open up your map figure set.
Yeah, so we're going north.
Yeah,
left.
but you see this area here?
Yeah.
I think that's where we're going to get contacted.
I think we're gonna get contacted here.
Because there's a hilltop there, look.
Here he comes.
Right. Archie, Butterworth is in Archie's hands, so I'm gonna leave it.
Very good, very
Yeah,
nice.
Richardson.
Richardson, Butterworth's gone AFK for a little bit.
Rich, you've got an important passenger, don't kill me.
Right, Roger.
I've got Walton.
I've decided to place myself at the rear of the convoy, because, yeah, that's smart.
Bob.
Yeah, man.
You know the rear
Can
and the
you
front
open
are
up your
really
map?
most likely to be struck.
No, I know the plan.
055172.
055172, yeah.
Yeah, I'm circling now. I think that's where we're gonna get ambushed.
What the?
Where I'll put the dot.
Yeah, I see it.
Looking at the route, that's a high ground.
Oh yeah, that looks like.
Hear the other half of the conversation, it would make more sense.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah. Oh, he's here, Butterworth, just in time.
We're gonna get hit by 1 million IEDs.
Welcome back, darling. How are you doing?
One stepping off. Time now. Convoy speed 40. Out.
It's either gonna be IEDs or fucking. There's just gonna be an entire platoon on that hill.
I'm actually really excited to go to Africa.
At least I'm hoping.
Was that for me, Wood?
Oh, that would be lovely. You heard everything in Cobb on it, yeah.
Yeah, mate, if you want to, I'm with the section, so I can't say too much. If you want to do something with what is there, that would be handy. But obviously, let it play out before we do anything.
Or you might want to get on the left-hand gun, mate.
Yeah, someone sat in the spot.
You should still be able
I'm
to.
not sat in the seat. I'm not in the seat. I'm on a passenger seat. I've got no tactical value whatsoever.
Oh no, he was sat there, wouldn't let me turn out on it at first then, but now it's alright.
Do you know how to put the speed limiter on there?
It is on.
Yeah.
It is on. I'm just letting them space out.
Yeah, cool, mate.
Man, they were talking so much shit on this thing at the driver's course. This thing's fine. I actually like it.
Wait until you have to go up a hill.
But I expect it to be slow, and we're going up a hill right now.
Fucking 4x4. Shouldn't be hard.
Yeah, it's the weight of it though, isn't it?
It's just going up a hill. It's like 30 kilometers. It's not terrible.
Yeah, it's when you've got A, the vehicle fully loaded, B, a lot of kit in it, and C, just when you're generally trying to drive it in a desperate situation and when you start to hate it. It's also just a very badly modelled vehicle. Got some nice bits, but you compare it to the RHS stuff, like, gee.
You mean, have you ever driven the RHS buses? Those things are horrible. Did speed go up?
No, it's enough. It's because they went down there, Lux, but they probably not got their limiter on.
Well, I mean, I have my limiter on. I still went to 50 on that downhill.
There you go, look at how shit they're going up that hill there now.
$20 kilometers, that's standard.
Fucking 10 miles an hour.
Listen, you best all be happy this thing isn't a tap V. Tap V will actually try to kill you.
Just give us Arma 4. That's what we want.
Well, based on Reforger, Arma 4 is still a long ways away. Okay, did the speed limit get changed?
No, it shouldn't have.
You get to man the turret.
Down this hill.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even have visual on them anymore.
Just keep on.
And also the marksman as well, Austin.
Oh, there's our mic.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Is that mine strike?
Yeah, but apparently we're pushing through. I'm gonna bump up the speed.
top covers on swivel.
Okay, dropping speed again. Oh, we got gunfire.
Okay, we got contacts on the left. Don't worry about the speed now, mate. Just
yep, gunning it. Oh fuck. Frames are dying. Try not to crash into them because they're like spinning.
Actually, I have no clue what happened there. The first mine, the mine went off way before it was near them. Whether it was the bridge that did it, I don't know. Shouldn't have done.
hold.
I bet you're in real life just sat here like this right now would be fucking horrendously scary. You wouldn't know what's going on. Somebody could be pushing down that hill.
Fucking hell.
I didn't know what we were shooting at in that fucking that tree line. I couldn't see shit.
That's good, mate. You just gotta put down the fucking fire, ain't you?
I couldn't see shit because I had no frames. Probably not to smack into the trees or the Vic in front of us.
Evening, lad. How are you
We're just waiting
playing
for that
with any?
disabled Vic to get up here.
Yeah. There's ex-military people in this, mate. There's also people like that are in the military in this as well.
Yeah, go into our original position.
If you watch this, J-Hart, you'll definitely see things that you've actually done in real life.
Yep, moving out of the way.
Or hear things that you've actually done in real life, because this is obviously a British mil sim, military like thing.
Interesting. You know what we get in Canada? Wagons. That if you turn too fast, they fall on their side.
Rich, where's Muscat tonight?
Don't know, mate.
Oh, is he AWOL?
No, he's elevated.
Ah, that's good. Let's say if he's AWOL, fucking hell.
How many more weeks are left in PDT? 2 or 3?
This is after this. It'll be 2, I think.
This.
Remember everything that you do in there.
There's always 4 nights of PDT generally.
Yeah. This is remember this is just training, guys. This is just training. This isn't the operation. This is training.
It'd be pretty much
the
similar to
training
what we're
you for
doing,
scenarios
like,
that could
now,
potentially
but
happen in the
working
operation that we do.
alongside Fire Platoon.
The operation doesn't
Also,
happen
like,
until
you'll
another
have
3 weeks away,
Yeah,
and then you have
you'll
like
a
a
tactical-
6
you'll have
weeks.
basically, it's
6
tactical
weeks of,
exercise, as if it's set up as if it was an operation night, or thereabouts. Just ever so slightly different, slightly slower pace, more walk through, talk through.
Yeah,
or
3 weeks away.
hot
Because
debrief kind of
what they're
stuff.
doing is obviously someone's designing it.
Yeah, obviously, what the rest of it is, you'll be working with Fire Platoon on a fictional objective that you've got to go and complete. Obviously, that is a real objective, but yeah, and obviously you'll have a Zeus the full complement of Zeus team running it for you. So
See him talk about Zeus then. Zeus are the people that design the operation. So Zeus obviously want them, their operation to win.
So it's like our company level.
They've obviously got to do it in a military way. You have to think about how
it gives
you
the
know
platoon commanders
enemies think.
some chance to practice, and it gives kind of so next week will be like a proper op night, as in you'll have proper med chain running, or a majority of proper med chain running. Logistics will be run how logistics is run, but more than often not, it's a full logistics chain and whatever.
Yeah, I'm in Charlie Fire section on my in my section. Yeah.
It, to be fair.
Well, Charlie are usually the main people that obviously go in and push. Where you'll have Delta that's got the GPMG, and they'll be putting suppression fire down in an area.
Contact ahead.
Is that left or right side?
Left hand side.
Speed.
Power!
Stop.
Yo, I don't like that fucking hill. I can't look up there properly, so...
Did you hear that big yet?
Oh no, my anchor disconnected. I heard people on the top. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Could you tell me what you said?
That's it now, we're fine here, we're fine here.
Can't zoom in on it.
Or we keep that fire up on the top of the hill.
How do I fucking look down the sights on this weapon? Or can you?
You can't.
Killed two of them.
Good, keep going. Okay, step off.
Yeah. My anchor's back. I can hear everything. Audio to the right?
Keep going.
Oh, we are taking hits.
All good back there, Bob. Bob.
You talking to me?
No, I'm talking to
Any injuries, guys?
Bob. Oh my god, my fucking neck.
Bob, you good back there?
Yeah, I was asking if any injuries, we're all green.
They're good.
God, I forgot fucking Tom killed me at the beginning of the night, and all my fucking radios reset.
Yeah, I would have fucking been able to kill them a lot easier, but obviously I had to fucking guess where I was shooting. But yeah, obviously what happens is on this, obviously as soon as you start firing in a general direction of where they think you're the enemy AI used. So what happens is it's like somebody's looking above and they'll throw in, you know, sections of fucking enemies. And then but that person who's in the air can actually take over one of them guys and pretend to be one of their guys.
Are you shooting at Wolby?
No, accidental fucking firing. Fucking goddamn thing.
Right, turn yourself in then, mate.
Okay, convoy, once you have held
Alright, D-bus guys.
Alright, we'll just fucking huddle round over here.
Yeah, my bad, Richardson. Didn't mean to fucking
That's
shoot
alright.
then.
Make sure you have your safeties on, gentlemen.
Just quickly, does anybody need a heal or anything?
Drop your rifle down.
Shout your name if you're unconscious. Right, sweet. Okay.
Indeed, yeah.
So,
You actually get sold off for that in this as well.
Like, 2 ambushes. I don't know what happened with the first mine. Just a little bit of premature explosiveness, but, you know, we all suffer sometimes, so don't worry too much.
Happens to everyone.
Put your phone on mute.
So, the second ambush, we obviously lost the front vehicle, and it went pretty much textbook. The second vehicle noticed pretty quickly, and we're up there straight away. Third vehicle as well. It's good to, you know, bring up more vehicles if you have them. You know, in that situation, there's no point being massively spread out. You still want some form of spacing, of course, just in case there's more RPGs or things, you know, explosives about. But if you can close them up, it'll give you more, you know, more firepower, especially
That's a
around
good
that
idea to
casualty
put
vehicle.
forward onto this, Jay.
Remember your smokes as well. If you've got smoke
Jay, you should
grenades,
get involved in
have
this,
to
mate.
get
You'd
out
enjoy
to
it.
to do it. But if you
Every
can,
Sunday
as
you
you
can
quickly
do
mentioned
this.
that dash, if you can just
Or
lob
Saturday
one
or Sunday, whatever
towards the,
day
the
you
rough
want to do it.
direction of where you
I
think
do
the
it on
contact
Sunday.
is, it's probably a good idea. But yeah, all in all, I think that went pretty well. Has anybody got any comments on that? Anybody? No? You're all happy with that? Happy with that sort of counter ambush drills? Wait.
All good, man.
And the first one as well. The first one was good. You know, made the decision to push through. Absolutely the right call in that situation. Didn't need to stop, so just blast through. We did take a casualty in the vehicle, a lost wheel, but again, if you
Hey, well, it's
vehicle
armor
is still
free, mate. You've got
drivable,
to.
get it out of there.
It's
If
easy though.
You know, only when it's completely undrivable is when you're going to stop and transfer people. But yeah, all in all, good job. I'm happy with that. So what we'll do now is we'll continue again. So if you're bored of your vehicles again, we'll continue to the end of this route, and then we will prep for the next stage.
Roger.
Awesome.
Alright, you can have another fox sound.
Your one's back. I don't know. If you ask really nicely, I might give you one.
Pretty please, can I have another fox sound.
Your one's back. It's there.
Oh, is it? Oh, cool. Happy days. We keep in the same order of march?
Yeah, you'll have to connect to again, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Richardson. Someone's just put in my chat then something interesting. You know when you're MD, what everyone should do at the start of obviously every operation, get given like £5,000, and every time the MD or something like that, it's £600 every round that they fire. Like you get a fine for it.
If you want to fill in, literally just pick a section, mate.
How would you?
I will do whatever you want.
What?
Oh fucking hell! I'm knocking shit off.
I don't understand. What?
Just pick a section, mate, if you want to fill in.
So when you,
Fine.
They're all
so if you
Yeah,
get,
but how are you gonna? So what?
well, you could
what
make it a bit more simpler. Every time you MD, every time somebody MDs,
Right.
you would,
So yeah.
you would charge
so
him.
Me and Bob are gonna introduce a thing for when PDT starts called section bingo.
One section will slot in behind you for this next leg.
So basically, at the beginning of each night, you'll all choose. Okay, I think we're in the middle now.
Why are we in the? Are we in the middle now?
I don't know. I think vehicle. I think Echo are going. Wait 2 seconds. Alpha Golf message over. Are we to continue at the rear of the convoy, over?
I guess so, yeah.
Yo, Daryl.
Yeah, Roger, Golf acknowledges out. Okay, that's cool. Wait 2 seconds. We got, so yeah, it's gonna be weird. Echo at the front now, Charlie are in the middle, we're at the
Oh no,
back.
don't go, stop.
Wait.
You left without warning.
The fuck's going on? Put out the fucking car.
Yeah, so basically, Bobby, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be, I've got to do like a section announcement, and essentially, at each start of each op night, you get to pick, I think, 9 scenarios that could happen in the op night. So that could be anything from someone NDing, me going T1, I don't know, there's like a list of like scenarios you can pick from, and then if something happened, if you got something correct, you know how obviously bingo is.
Yeah.
Obviously if you get something and you've got it on your grid, then you just cross it off, and then if you win, if you get a full house on the night, it basically goes towards like this fantasy league that I've put together as well for the section.
Fair enough. I was just thinking, like, if you give everyone a certain amount of money, and if the MD, like, say even if you give him, you know, £1,500, and every time the MD throughout the operation, whoever like, if they end up losing all their money, they have to then do a forfeit at the end of it.
Yeah, so basically, like, as I say, I'm creating this like fantasy football, like this fantasy league as well for the section. So again, with these scenarios, if you do one of these as an individual, you get basically minus points. Like if you do something in the night, like let's say for example you found an intel dock and you picked it up, you get like 10 points for it against your.
Hey, what do I get for kills
league.
though?
Yeah, so like you get a point per kill. But marksman, I've altered it slightly, so every because obviously marksman, I've got a bit of an advantage over like the standard rifleman. I can't remember how I've tweaked it slightly, so like if a marksman got 10 kills, it's the same as like 5 points then, if that makes sense, or whatever.
Yeah.
What about for GPMGs?
Well, it's a bit of both of the GPMG really, but.
Well, because past couple ops, I've been pulling like 9 kills on average a night.
Yeah, so you'll get 9 points on top of that. So as a rifleman, you'll get 1 point per kill, and then I think if a marksman gets up to 10 kills, it's whoa.
Am I fucking wheeling here or what?
Yeah, I think it's fixed. Yeah, I've got to do the announcement anyway, and then obviously I don't like the look of that van. I'll release like the scores and stuff like that on what you will get points for.
Cool.
Voice. Right. Ah, right, okay.
We're dropping convoys.
Thought we was in the middle. Are we still at the back?
No, sorry. I thought we were going into the middle because they were swapping the front vehicles over. So I thought they were going to rotate the first two to the back. We moved to the middle, but they didn't. Convoy speed 80.
And now we're back to 80.
Yeah.
What was the point of that first speed?
I don't know. I think it might have been the terrain. Oh wow, we were going through a little village, weren't we?
But we didn't slow down for the first part of that town.
I don't know, mate.
The vehicle in front of us going slower than us. I'm at 80, and now I'm at 60, and now I'm on par with them.
Oh, so have you ever done a harbour in your training or not?
Yeah, it's the every vehicle pointing outward thing.
Do you know,
yeah,
Jace? Do you know J-Hart?
Rotation until every vehicle's in the.
Yeah. just gonna let it roll. Not even put gas into it.
So you're gonna have to go round this bend and then off the fucking on the left. There's like an
Yeah,
exit.
as soon as the guardrail stops.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Vehicle harbor.
Vehicle harbour. So what we do here, Warby, is take like every vehicle starts doing like a clockwise motion until every vehicle is in the harbour, and then
Oh, I just thought we were diverting.
no.
Oh my god, my dog's just fucking farted and it stinks.
Yeah.
That's it, and then just point the vehicle out to the east northeast.
I don't know if you want to just point the vehicle outwards, mate. If you do a hard left, there you go. Down. Action. Okay, Jets, D-bus.
Bit of deforestation. We love it.
Mate, we knocked it all down.
Jets, make sure your weapons are on safe.
All two took us on a bit of adventure there. Loved it.
Right, come on, collapse him. Gather round, gather round. Oh god, am I gonna have to like take your driving qualifications off you? First of all, you smashed through a barrier, and now you just completely missed this massive field.
Yeah,
Take
sorry,
us forward.
I took a nap and.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's perfectly acceptable, that is, to be fair. Whenever you feel a little bit sleepy, just, quick power nap.
See what to do with us now. They might give us something to do.
So yeah, that concludes all the convoy stuff for tonight. All round good job. Just keep on top of comms and stuff like that. But generally, yeah, really good. I don't know to the full extent of how much we will be using vehicles next deployment. We should have them at points, but I would imagine we'll be spending the majority of our nights on foot anyway. But good to get a little bit of practice in either way. So what we're going to do now is go into a little bit about platoon recce's, or well, not platoon recce's, but so we all know that if we're doing some sort of big platoon level attack, or maybe even a company level attack, we may detach a section or a fire team to go off and recce that position before we, send the major force in. Anybody know why we do this?
Get updated information.
Yeah, it gives you up-to-date information on the area. You can see what is actually there. If you've been given intel before, that could be out of date. Might be targets that have moved into the area as well as targets that have moved out. So yeah, it gives you a little bit more up-to-date. It also obviously gives you a better picture of the area of what you're going into. Yeah, it's all well and good looking at something on your map and planning it that way, but the map isn't always 100% accurate. So it's good to get a recce in to get the lay of the land, spot any obvious sort of entry points, any obvious places that the enemy might try and reinforce them from. So if you can identify a route that they might use, that's something that you can then go and lock down with another asset, maybe another section or platoon, or even the use of things like the Apache or IDF.
Are you getting good graphics on this, guys?
Any other reasons why we might use a recce? Anybody?
Rank assessment.
Assess warming up points and avenues of approach.
Yeah, exactly. You might even use your recce route in as a way of approaching the target. It might also be a good way to send your SBF if you're doing that. But yeah, it's a good way to spot avenues into your target. So, if you all have a quick look on your maps, we are in the sort of southeast corner of the area, near the town of Agiostionsios, whatever that is, I don't know. Yes, here. We are at the vehicle harbour. What we're going to do is, so imagine that the platoon has been tasked with, or the company, this would be a company objective, so we'll say that the company has been tasked with taking this town, and we're going to do it as a platoon, but imagine that it's your section that's been sent to try and recce it. We're going to go for a pretty close recce. We're going to use this hill up here, but if you'd all like to come with me, we're going to we're going to do it. So, here we go. Follow me.
Be very, very sneaky.
Yeah, so that's obviously something that's very important when you're doing a recce, is your sound discipline. So, don't do what I'm doing and be on shout, because they'll fucking hear you from a mile away.
Habits. What's an SPO?
I need a piss. Need a fucking piss.
One grenade falls, we're all dead.
As God intended.
Oh, that can be arranged.
I want to shoot shit. I'm so gutted, right? I literally spawned in, teleported myself over.
Keep going, you're not done yet.
Mate, just letting you lead, mate, that's all.
I was just checking my C tab, mate, make sure I've not got lost already.
I don't want to lead, mate, you know.
Absolutely impressive.
You have land now.
Hell yeah.
Right, okay, we'll hold here a minute. Hold. Wait for everybody
The
to
enemy will
catch
never
up.
know.
Anybody that's falling behind?
We go for a quick piss.
Yeah, sure.
There's a bush behind you.
Carry on. Right, okay, so imagine your section's been tasked, you're moving up this hill towards where you're going to perform your recce. What might you do here, at this point, before you've got there, just before you got to the top of the ridge?
Send 2 people forward, so you're going to have an all-around defence here. Somewhere to fall back to.
Yeah, perfect. So, there's no point sending an entire section over at ridgeline to wreck an objective. It's too many people, they're just going to get spotted. So, what you do is obviously hold a good chunk of your section here, and then send likely a 2-man recce team forward. What you can do is send a whole fire team and have another point, so another 2-man sentry that's sort of halfway between this ARD and your OP point. But generally, you're probably going to be fine with just sending 2 guys forward. Who do we think the 2 guys are going to be that go forward? Who's one of them going to be, at least?
Section IC.
Point man.
Yeah.
Point man.
Yeah, so the IC is always going to be one of them. Sometimes the 2 IC, if the IC is busy with something, is busy with planning, but generally it's going to be the IC as well as generally the point man. Point man, generally, because they'll be the most experienced private in the section, they'll have a better idea of what they're looking at. They'll also have some kit that's going to help them. So, we'll continue on. So, let's say you've got an ARD here. We're going to push up further. Now, there is going to be some AI in this town. They should be disabled. It's going to go really badly if they're not.
You can also use that for a spot for something like
do
an
this
ERV
one-handed
or
is
something,
really difficult.
just in case shit goes tits up.
So I normally need 2 hands.
Okay,
Yeah, but
so
then when you're trying to message
you imagine
people
we
at the same time,
Oh, Mr. Popular.
it's really confusing.
They're not disabled.
Contact selfies.
Run.
I was this close to calling it the 2 baseline.
Shepard
Everybody
wants to
heads
get
back
shot.
behind the different.
Sorry about that, I missed one, says Zeus. Great.
That's probably a
I'll
Zeus
go-
phone just to wind us up.
If
and
you'll
keep it
just
interesting.
wait here, I'll go forward, I'll test it again. Right.
If he gets 1 tap, we'll understand.
See if they shoot.
See, so there's like there's a guy like controlling the Zeus, the people, the AI.
I'd like to point out that
Excellent.
wasn't my fault.
He's around the corner now, can't see him.
It's always your fault,
Oh,
Warren.
hey, Thacker.
Hello.
What are you doing here?
I'm in
It is confirmed safe.
In the British Army?
He's in full one.
Oh, Charlie, I thought you said, oh, I'm in the British Army.
Ah, you fucking lied.
Lied.
More.
Fucking Archie, man.
Fall back.
Fucking.
I'll give you some duff info here.
No. I'll give you a couple of minutes, just double check
Alpha,
all the
Delta,
all the
Sensitive
things.
Rebel.
I'd like to say that's not how you do a recce patrol.
Just on to that ridge line where I was stood then. No, wrong net. Just onto that ridge line where I was stood. we can do it from here. Right, okay, so ideally, when you're doing your recce, that's not what's supposed to happen. This is quite close for a recce. This is, this is on the limit of how close you would want to be. If you have better spots that are further away, then, that's probably a better option. So, imagine that this is where you've chosen to do it from. At this point, you're gonna have done what Gray's done, and you're gonna hit the deck, and you're gonna crawl up to your OP point, yeah? You wouldn't just stroll over and then lay down right in front of everybody, because, you're gonna massively increase your chances of getting spotted. I tell you what, I won't take the risk, but I'll tell you now, there are prepared positions in that town. So, imagine you're in your recce, what kind of things are you gonna be looking for when you're there?
People, places,
People, yeah. What else?
Barricades.
weapons.
Weapon systems, yeah. So in-placed weapon systems, bunker positions. What else? Anything?
Vehicles, armored vehicles.
Yeah, perfect. Vehicles are a good point.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Obstacles.
Any sort of logistical chain.
Yeah. So those are all good things to look for. Yeah. The things that you're going to want to look for the most, or the biggest priority, are going to be the active threats to you. So the personnel, the bunkers, the weapon systems, vehicles that have weapon systems on them as well. They're going to be the main priority, trying to spot those, yeah? Especially if you've got intel that says, we know there's one BTR in there, or we know there's at least 2 BMPs or whatever, or we know there's at least a section's worth. If you can spot them and try and narrow down exactly where they are, it'll help you when you go into your attack, yeah? You'd be able to get pre-fired AT in, you might be able to use more of the air assets that we've got available, as well as IDF as well. So yeah, looking at the active threats first is the main thing. Other good points that were raised, again, routes in, routes out, likely avenues of enemy reinforcement, as well as things like logistics chains. If you can spot vast amounts of ammo stowage, or maybe vehicles coming in and out, then that's also useful information to pass up. That is pretty much it for a recce. It's fairly simple, yeah? You just want to get within a decent range, within a decent sight line. The key thing is without getting spotted, yeah? If you do your recce and you get spotted, it massively fucks the rest of the operation, yeah? Especially if the platoon isn't entirely ready. Ideally, they should be and send you out in advance, but if they're still finishing up some last-minute logistics and you get contacted, you're going to be without support for, however long, and that's not a position you want to be in. If you do get contacted, what are you going to do?
Look out, you're not there to fight.
Yeah, you're gonna run away. In all likelihood, recce positions might not be the best positions to fight from, yeah? They'll generally be quite concealed, which means you might have quite poor visibility depending on, the way that you've got it set up. So yeah, you might not be able to see what you're doing very well. You're also only going to be two guys, yeah? If you're recceing like a platoon level position, it's just not realistic. You're just going to bug out back to where either your second buddy team is, or the rest of your section is, or the rest of the platoon. The other thing you can do is set up a emergency rendezvous. So if there's a key point nearby that's noticeable that people can find without the use of a CTAB or a GPS, then that's a good point to send everybody to if they get contacted and you get split up, yeah? Any questions on recce's? No? Right, okay. So what we're going to do now is an actual town assault on this town. So if you want to head back to where the vehicles are, 2 ICs, if you take your sections away, make sure you've got all the kit that you need. If you haven't, make a list, and then once I'm done, I'll get you everything you need. So make sure you've all got plenty of mags, go up to your extended CFO, as well as things like your AT and whatever else that you feel like you might need, maybe some demo blocks and that sort of stuff. But yeah, 2 ICs, if you take your sections away, ICs.
This is going to be good now, guys. You're going to do some...
Fuck it, direct west.
Right, let's
get in the bushes.
I feel like we need an
We'll pull a little bit back just so they can...
Once we come down this ridge, just get in a little group circle, have a nice little chit chat.
Yes.
I like how you think.
Did everyone get all of that stuff, yeah?
Mostly.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah, it's not difficult stuff. Talking about extended C4, I'm just going to distribute some of my extra mags, dump them in, you guys. Oh, okay, this kit, right. Give me a second, I'll try and unpack some stuff.
Just confirm you have got GPMG ammo, haven't you?
I do, mate.
So.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Have you got ammo for this marksman rifle as well?
Yes, I've got 7.62 mags, I believe. Give me one sec. I can't see
I
them.
have a lot of ammo. So I
have a lot of ammo. It's sexy.
Just gonna get me a drink from downstairs. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Won't tell
Alright,
them.
here, man.
Right, to go grab a drink as well, yeah?
Yeah, cool beans.
Right, so
Any
I'll literally
dinner or guys?
Right back.
I would, but I can't be bothered to go downstairs.
True gamer. Right, I'm gonna dump some extra stuff in you guys' inventory.
So, in the example, let's say you had a section that's in this building, a section that's here, and that's your next building.
Gray, how many mags do you have?
15.
15?
That was the kit I was giving.
Fucking hell, 15.
I have 15 mags. I thought it was weird.
I'm back.
6?
You got 6? Okay, give some of your 15 to Fig Grey if that's alright. You've got more than me, and I'm... Alright, Jesus Christ. How many mags do you have, Wolby?
I've got 5 and then one in my mag. So 6.
Cool, you shouldn't go through that on 7.62. Your fire rates won't be too mad. Butterworth, I'm guessing you got 1 in 1 backpack.
There,
You've got FK, isn't it?
5 in his backpack.
5? 5 belts these days.
I'm assuming
no,
there's
you
a
put
match
5
and
in
I
his.
don't really
I
put
gave
like
Fig 5 rounds.
I don't put shots down unless I can see him.
Pretty much, yeah. So if I call like rapid, you don't stick on rapid. Maximum you'll ever go is like deliberate, because your rounds are more precious and few. So yeah,
I'm back.
like stick on deliberate, but once of success, just conserve as much as possible. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. So if we're on rapid, then go on deliberate. If we're on deliberate, go on watch and shoot. Butterworth, how many belts do you have in total?
I have 4 on me right now, mate.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna keep mine to me then.
Trader's back from his vacation.
Everyone remember earplugs in. Okay. Other than that, I think we're good to go. Richardson? He's over there getting briefed.
Earplugs out, if you say so.
Earplugs out? I meant earplugs in. Did I say out?
I mean, my ears have been in this entire time, which
you did
makes
not.
sense as to why I couldn't hear anybody.
I'm getting gaslit by my appointment. Jesus Christ.
Hey, the aid memoir needs to be updated.
The aid memoir?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause it
Okay,
still
guys, can
says,
you all see on map the markings
Operation
going down, by the way?
Cougar.
Yeah, I see the,
Awesome.
the designations.
The designated grid zones.
This whole thing, yeah.
Yeah, like the graffiti.
Oh, that's
going
gonna
on.
take fucking forever.
Yeah,
Well, I
no,
can
no
actually
waiting
say
too long, hopefully. Right.
This is actually like, wow, this is ridiculous. You guys did a French and Spanish thing? It'd be so useful.
Huh?
Huh?
Operation.
We all did exactly the same. Huh? What?
What are you talking about?
I'm looking at the aid memoir for Operation Cougar because the aid memoir for the operation has not been updated to.
Are you
match
that
modern
bored?
Operations.
Oh,
Look at the
okay.
Look at the
Right,
slate.
never
I'm
mind
looking at the slate cards.
Alright, yeah, no, top tip, fuck that. That stuff like has been ignored for about 7 years now, so last time I was there was probably like 3 years ago.
When was Operation Cougar?
Oh, about 10 years ago, so...
I did Operation Cougar over the weekend.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, the rest of the stuff's pretty useful.
I'm lying.
Yeah.
I'm lying. I was fucking sat behind my computer on this weekend.
I'm not that
Yeah,
cool.
will be.
Like sit rep.
Oh, I had the weirdest shift. So we had a Polish event in Swansea. A very strange blend of cultures. Yeah, so we were... Oh, hold on. How many artifacts do you have, Gray?
This is where he's gonna get fucking hot.
One. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna request some artifacts. I completely forgot I
Why
was
the
about to do
fuck
that.
do I have so many Google
I'm
tubes?
so good at this game. You
We'll
what?
give you this kit.
I have 10 Google tubes.
Goodell tubes?
Yes.
Good Goodle.
Google.
Guedel.
Goodell.
Google tubes.
Hey, what exactly are we doing in
Swansea.
this town? We're just shooting people?
Light cards.
Yeah, we're killing everyone. including Richardson as soon as he gets back. So,
Alright, if first person to kill him gets $10.
so actions on rapid fire. So for you, that'll be deliberate, will be.
Okay.
And then we're good.
I just sit in the vehicle and do nothing.
Logistics request over.
I'll provide moral support.
Hotel requesting 2 times IFAX over.
Figure, you point man, yeah.
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 How could you not a mark? Are you a marksman?
Nope.
That is everything over.
And I'm never gonna get the marksman call.
I fucking missed the marksman course.
I'm never gonna do it.
That's a fun course. It's really fun though. Which is why I don't have it.
I want to do the marksman course because I'm really good at long distance.
Oh, he's really good at long distance.
I don't want that thing. I
got 63 on the assessment thing.
The assessment, mate, your cock is huge.
You know what's the gun I want?
It is.
I want a mini-me.
You want a mini-me?
Fuck yeah, I want a mini-me.
I want an A10 with a 20 mil.
I want an FN mini. Give me that thing.
No.
I want a dog called George. Oh, I thought we was just saying things that no one gives a shit about. I'm only joking, fellas.
Oh, actually, I've got my UGL on.
You've got to make sure that he's
hello.
taken seriously for his stream.
Right,
There's what?
gents,
Oh, do you know what it is?
Haven't got a clue.
No, not you, Richardson.
Okay, right, gents.
One is...
Right,
he's
okay,
further
we are
down,
going to be
he's on the
assaulting this
vehicle,
town.
Mark. Do you need...
Can you see the markings on the map?
Yeah.
Yep. Run down, go grab
The
it.
many colours.
Right, so what's
Yeah,
going to
tell you
happen
what,
is one
I'll
section is
teleport
going to
you
be taking through
man.
blue,
Save some time.
2 sections are going to be going through red, and we will be in reserve, but we will be committed very early on. Depending on which section needs us first, it's probably going to be 2 sections in red. Regardless, whoever needs us, we will push through either blue or red sector and continue the assault, and we will just keep swapping and chopping as we go through. Make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. Brilliant. Okay. So we'll probably just hold here in reserve. Let me just pop this into our group. So yeah, we'll hold here in baseline, looking onto the town. As soon as we get committed, who is the point man? Fig. You'll take us into whichever sector we are required in.
Cool.
Smashing.
Baseline left to right or right to left?
Say again, mate.
Baseline left to right or right to left?
Left to right, right to left. That's what a baseline is. Looking into the town, mate. So it'd be Charlie on the left, out on the right, if that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Get the question he's asking.
No. He answered it. Yeah. He answered it.
Yeah, he answered it,
Rigid.
but I don't think he understood what you were asking.
No,
I just joined in. I was on a tree. I'm here.
I see you come flying down.
Yeah, no, I was up there. Walton teleported me, and of course it was a Walton TP, so I ended up on Mars. But yeah, so we're reserve, yeah. And
right, so yeah, so basically we're gonna just hold here. We're just gonna baseline onto the town.
Can't believe
Charlie
it.
on the
We're
left,
getting
out on
put
the
in
right.
reserve on
Whichever section needs us to commit first will depend on which sector we go.
Here?
No, we're gonna hold in the bush line where we are.
Okay.
And then we'll get committed. Because that is then obviously it starts going downhill and then we'll just be exposed. So
Top stuff.
And literally the town is just either side of that hill, so
yeah, it's
it
the one
won't
we were
take us
getting
long to
shot
get in there.
at from.
And we're only just doing the one half the town?
Yeah, just be the colour. Forget purple. We shouldn't take contact from there. But if we do, then obviously we'll cross that bridge when it comes. But generally it's going to be the northern side of this town.
Yeah.
So blue, red, green, yellow, white and black sectors.
Too late to go for a poo.
Again?
Too late to go for a poo, yeah.
Unless you can take your PC on the toilet with you. Just I'll tell you what, take your laptop in. Sorry, take your mouse and keyboard in on an extension and just record it on your phone. And
mate, that is a class idea.
Do you stream and do you have a
Remote
wireless keyboard
desktop
and mouse?
Sadly not.
Yeah, just like get remote desktop on your phone, and then you can just sit as a monitor.
Hello, brother. This is Hotel wiping arse over.
Are you playing Arma 3 on a Steam Deck?
No, sadly I'm not because I'm poor.
Yeah, the fucking Steam Decks are expensive.
Yeah, I'll play Arma 3 on a Steam Deck. Play Arma
We're ready
anywhere
to
you
step off.
go.
Lodgy's all done. Although your camo face has fallen off, Richardson. You're
Yeah,
not as
because
white
I
as it goes.
died, didn't I?
You did die.
You could play Arma 3 while
do it now,
actively on a
Alpha Golf, we are
mission.
all set.
Yeah, I'll wait for next exercise and sure I bring like a mobile hotspot and then I'll just be like, hey
Just
guys.
be like, haha.
Because you can also run a desktop so I can do TeamSpeak through it too.
Do you know if operation that we're going to be used as
bait?
like support? Are we going to be? Is it actually going to get rotated around?
What for the coming operation coming up?
Mm-hmm.
No, we're just going to be like fronting in, man. Do you mean like
reserve, like we are now?
Oh, like we are. Yeah. No, we always do that on operation nights. Yeah.
But
we should be swapping over on the next exercises and all of that stuff. So we're not always going to be reserves.
I think it's just at the minute, obviously, because we are the third section and it's training. It's just simple to keep it 1 and 2 and 3. So
all 3 assault all at once. Commit full manpower.
Yeah.
Fixed bayonets.
Frontal assault.
Mm.
Did they take the bayonet mod out?
Oh, I'm back. There you go. Right. In regards to how I pick like who's reserve, I've just done 1, 2, 3 just because it was just there on the top of my head. On ops, obviously, I will always do my best to balance it between who's had contact and who's not. I'm not perfect at it, but you know, I do my best. The wheel definitely. Yeah, there's a spin wheel, and if you pay me PayPal, your wedge gets bigger. But yeah, obviously there will be nights where you know you'll be the lead into the attack. There'll be nights where the SBF and everything. I will rotate it. Like tonight, it's just 1, 2, 3, just because it's easy.
Easy.
But, yeah. All right.
You're easy.
Thank you.
You're easy to please.
Right, James, what I'd get us to do if we set up in baseline now where we're going to be, and then the sections can rotate us out. So we'll have Charlie on the left, out on the right.
Yes, head out.
Come on, guys. PD Gonzalez, down on the right, so pull over great. You don't crest.
I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
4B, Charlie on the left.
I am on the left.
He's by me.
Oh wait, yeah.
He's the leftist man that's ever left.
Alright, you're good, Warby, it's my fault.
He's more left than Crater.
Ooh.
Careful, Crater's back from LA. You'll probably join the server and kick your ass.
I know obviously it's quiet the stream here, guys, but obviously this is just training.
Move forward 10 paces, get eyes out onto the town. When I say this is a delayed fire control order, section, possible enemy contacts to our front, rapid.
Shit.
Fire.
Section rapid fire onto these houses in the front, delayed fire control, so rapid fire.
Yeah, Bob, as expected, my fucking rifle isn't firing.
Roger, get the pistol out.
It's the same with the pistol.
Yeah.
Right, Bob, section is yours, I'll be back in a sec.
Roger, keep up fire rate, guys. Stick on rapid. It's just moving behind us now, right, so... We're down to deliberate now. Down to deliberate.
Got some sort of machine gun out to the east.
Yeah,
Keep on deliberate, guys. If you can pin down the machine gun, do so.
Right, Bob, I'm going to have to reconnect, mate. Can you get Archie to zoom me back to here?
Yeah, we'll do, man. Alright, time to back up to rapid, guys. Sections are moving in, and shift fire left.
I saw the fucking guy.
This is just me putting. I'm not shooting anybody here, guys. You're putting.
Check fire. Sections in front of us now, so shift your fire very far to the left. You need to move to get better eyes on the town. Keep doing so. Go and watch and shoot.
When you're behind your fig.
And shift your eyes, not your body, but we can shift bodies as well if needs be. So going in order of march, starting with fig, let's list off casualties.
No, he's fine. He's next to me.
Big mate, are you here?
I'm lagging, sorry. I'm good.
What'll be good? Green.
Okay, that is all green, guys, okay? Make sure that when we do these things, keep them snappy though, so I don't have to cloud the net. I'll take your stepping up to us, by the way. Alright guys, prop it back up to deliberate fire. Alright, section ceasefire, they've broken into blue. What we're going to do, guys, is we're going to peel northeast.
I've got an enemy bunker on this side here.
Onto yellow, so start to peel now. Don't move, guys. We're peeling. We're not just shifting. So stay static.
We've got an enemy bunker, southeast.
Keep up fire rate. Keep it up. Keep it up to rapid again.
I was getting lit up.
Hey, Roger.
Big last man.
Alright, and we're going to do Charlie, you do your peel, and then we're going to cease that.
Last man.
Let me know when you're in position. Big. What'll be last man?
Change of plan, we've had some instructions. We want to shift round to the south, so we want to follow the proven route that these sections move, and we're going to be supporting Echo in grid weight. In grid 089157, so Fig, if you plot a route to the south by the petrol station and take us out safely. They want us to support, so let's get moving now.
Okay, route plotted, moving to the front of the section.
Awesome. Let's go, guys. Dated order march. I'm just going to slot in between Fig and Warby. Everything is the same.
Go on, in position.
Last man moving.
Moving. Stepping off.
The yellow.
Last man moving.
South.
Make sure to take a safe action zone. If we take contact, we're going to pop smokes to blue, and then we're just going to push through. We're going to the yellow smoke to the mouse cas.
Oh, that makes sense.
Once we get to our location, we're going to be pushing through to red 4, and we're going to be continuing on from there, so red 4. So once we cross the road, in fact, don't even cross the road, just take an immediate left pretty much here. Climb over the wall, let's climb over the wall before we go along the road too much.
Yeah.
Ooh, come on. Get me climbing. I can't climb. There we go. Shift B, guys. Shift B. Right, please, let's get through these fingers.
Bob, are you okay? It looks like you're bleeding.
Alright guys, let's conduct care clearance of these buildings. Go into your pairs, Charlie and Delta, and go clear through. I'm fine, by the way.
Says that I've got a thing, yo. Bruising.
You good, guys?
Alright guys, come on, let's get through this clearance. I'm going to stay on the outside, alright? Just get your body pairs clearing.
Go on, Fig, I'm with you.
Yeah, man.
Moving in. We're clear.
Well, Gregory's pushed up. Just kept
Room
going,
clear.
so it's cleared, ready.
I think these might have been already cleared.
We're upstairs. Fig,
On you.
top of stairs, clear.
Watch the doorway.
Pushing in. Clear.
Yeah, I think these might have been cleared.
Bob, we're entering 3 now. Don't know where he's gone.
No, you got Charlie, didn't you? I'll get Rich over.
3's clear.
Charlie to me, was that?
Yeah,
Making contact with the east.
Shit.
Let's clearing through red. We're going to be now going to the edge of green sector, so let's keep pushing east and northeast through, conducting clearance as we go through. In fact, wrong, don't worry about clearance. Charlie's cleared through.
Friendly's in the building northeast from where we are. Building red 3, I believe. Alright, Bob, red's clear, so we're clear to push through.
Greg, just heads up, mate.
Fig, are you gonna... What are we doing?
Alright, good stuff.
We're supposed to be moving through the green sector, so...
Right guys, keep pushing through, and once we get onto the edge of red sector, let's get in this building, and let's get set up, ready to enter into green. Alright, let's not do any movement yet, so Fig, if you can find an entrance point to green, that'd be great.
Shit.
Wanna hop the
Yeah,
wall?
I don't want to vault, man. I want to just run. Let's not bunch up, guys. Keep spacings.
The only way is straight up and then to that corner.
The fuck, it just stopped
Okay,
me.
Roger.
I would just hit. I just.
That main street's being walled.
Partially is to break into green sector.
Roger. Guys, spacings.
For some reason, it's not letting me fucking bandit.
Roger.
If you want, we can
take that.
smoke the road, then move.
Run that.
Fucking.
Oh
That's
shit.
a mounted MG or front or unmanned mounted MG.
Not let me do it.
Bob, we can smoke the road, then move.
Not like.
Yeah, smoke the road. Okay, coordinated with Richardson.
Okay, where's Richardson?
I'm here.
Smoke the road and then move up to this building.
Yeah, Roger.
Green 1. Okay, I got smoke ready.
Right, where the fuck? Ah,
Where to move?
Man down.
Smoke out.
Yep, second smoke's out as well.
On a handbrake.
Right, Fig, push us out. Let's go.
Man down.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Push past, do the assault.
That was grenade.
Okay, and breach.
That was a suspicious out.
Move in.
Upstairs is clear.
Okay, let's leapfrog this building and move parallel with that.
Where are you going down the road?
Yeah. Where's Fig? Ooh.
Building it, clearing it.
Roger.
Clear.
Clear, moving. Ooh, fucking
Watch out to your right, Richardson. Watch out to your right. Come on.
Circle, anyone from Charlie?
Decent.
Going through this doorway here, Richardson.
Roger.
Contact in the building.
Keep moving.
On you.
Clear. Clear. One more room. One more room.
Do it.
Clear.
Is there any stuff on the floor? Yeah, we got intel. Can you pick that up or not?
I can't now.
Yeah, we got intel on that. We got intel here. Pick up.
Fuck me.
Oh, fucking hell.
It's on the other side of the door.
Fig, sound off.
PC.
Go.
Dropped him.
Nice.
Vehicles heading down the road southwest. It's just gone through Purple 2.
I'm getting out of this building.
Yeah, do it now. Let's go.
I got hit with something.
I'm injured.
Are you? Yeah, you're walking there. That's fine. Keep going. Bob, we got 1x T3 Warby. Okay, let's move. Moving. Grenade! Grenade!
Behind me, I'm dead. What the fuck?
Fucking bastard. Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck? The guy come through the smoke and fuck he's blasting.
Well, let me know if you start getting contacted because you're alone at this point.
Yeah, Bob and myself, AE is T3 quite heavily. I think Warby's down T1.
Roger, do you want us to move from our position and stop clearance and come to you?
What the fuck? Okay, he has eyes.
We're being shot from the northeast. I'm back up for some reason.
He is, though. I'm just kind of guessing.
Alright, great, let's go move back to Battleworth and then we're going to move up to Charlie. Richardson, I'm coming up to you now. Warby, we're going to pick you up on the way, alright?
Fucking hell, mate. It's...
Under this house in front of me. Northwest, the house across the road from us.
Yeah, be advised.
Oh, fuck me.
Charlie, once again, let me know by these means if you need us.
Team.
I need healing, badly. I can't heal myself.
Friendlies, friendlies.
Yep. They must have cleared him, but there was a guy up there that's enemy. Fuck, he's not telling me what the
Okay, section, we're going to hold this position here and allow Echo to move past us into black sector.
Warby,
enemy outside dead on T3.
Turn around and shoot one of
Aw, fuck. Cover me, Richardson.
Yeah, I'm about to go T1.
You got T1.
Fig, I'm about to go T1, mate.
Warby's already T1. And you're T1 too.
Both Warby and Richardson are T1.
Shit, okay, Roger.
Warby's dead.
the fuck. I need to be dragged over to him. Yeah, so I need to fucking sort out the fucking graphics, man. My fucking frames went to about fucking 2.5 in that fucking little village then. Needs to be better. It needs to be at least this, like... I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to try and figure out what there is. Because that was terrible, that I got shot by somebody coming down the fucking road, though. That was the bad thing. Come through our smoke, shot me in the back. Just waiting on someone to grab me. Oh, right. So, hey up, Matt. How you doing, mate? You good? I'll just put this into this fucking best fucking what's card going. You know, just Liverpool all the way. Yeah. So, if anyone's still watching the stream, I do appreciate you sticking around watching. Yeah. There is a way of contacting some, like making him grab you. I don't know what it is though. It's one of them, and it makes him grab you. That looks fucking horrible, whatever I've just done then. Put that down. Can't have that. Put one high. There you go. Makes you look a little bit bad. Fucking hell. Can't have him on standard. He looks a bit weird when they're on standard. What else was there? Surely someone... Yo, Trickster, how you doing? Just waiting for somebody to fucking grab me. I'm not being fucking... when I'm going back, I'm going back on Aftermath, mate. I'm going back on Aftermath when the update drops. So when the update drops, I'll jump back on that. Bit annoyed here. They're not fucking picking me back up. They're all over there as well. Hello? I'm not even on the fucking... Oh, you died. Did you die as well?
Yeah, man. They were all over. Oh well.
Yeah, make sure you go back in your radio because it seems to have took it off.
Yeah, it always does.
Richardson, can you hear me from there? No, no one can hear us. I've been stood here for about fucking 5-10 minutes now.
Oh, Jesus, right. Should we go to the...
Oh, I've just teleported myself to you. That wasn't the intention. I'll teleport us all back. Bear with me. Teleport players. 2 seconds. Just got to find where we are. We're down here. Should be that one.
Like if I had access,
thank you, Bob.
Right, go find your sections. Warby's already with you.
I'm
Yours is just across the road.
I'm behind you, Richardson.
Yeah, Roger, okay. I'll tell you what, go and push over there with Fig.
I was just saying
Fig's in the bunker. Oh, we have got enemies over there, so just be advised. Right, so I've got Fig and Warby over there looking down the main street.
Fig's dead.
Warby, if you can, pick him up and try and bring him over here. I'll give you cover from here. Yeah, you got him?
Yeah, I got him. It just won't let me find the thing. Got your Fig.
Claudio, east.
Yeah, Warby, double time it, mate. We've got a BMP coming down the road.
Someone killed it before I got there.
Yeah.
You guys can get the guy lot. Put it there. Okay, that'll do.
Don't worry about it, we've got an ILR up front. Get it up to this window though, we've got a great vantage point.
I'm going to save you, Fig. Don't you dare die. I just need to get you in some cover so we don't
just stay here for the time being, mate. There's a BMP right down the road.
We've got a great view up here for the ILR.
Unless you can get back to that Tesco's down there, I'd do it now if you're going to do it.
I'm in position.
There you go. Where's that Monica I've just stolen?
Roger, Golf acknowledge your last moving time now. Oh. Right, section prepared to move.
Over here, man.
Right, gents, what we are going to be doing now is we're going to be bypassing Echo's location to our front.
Who's in this house?
Second red sector.
The house in front of me, east. The fuck's just happened then?
Okay, section, what we're going to do is we're going to start heading north and move through the centre of the village away from this BMP.
let's go.
Have I just...
I'm T2, leave me behind.
I think I've crashed out.
Richardson, we just took a T1, 2 T2.
Oh shit. It's alright, I've crashed out anyway. I've crashed out. Fucking hell, man.
Can you hear me, man?
Fuck's sake. Fucking sake. Crashed out.
Get it.
Fucking hell. Right, well, fuck that. Not going back into that tonight. They can fuck off. Not resetting Army guy up again. Amazing. The only thing with Arma 3, it definitely needs Arma 4 to come out because it's just a fucking... It's an absolute disgrace of a game. Hang on, I'll put you back to looking at you. I picked some guy up, move him across the road, that was it. And then I went back to the position that I picked him up from and then said that there was someone in the building in front of me and then just fucking crashed out. But, so man, what are you doing now, mate? Are you doing anything? Are you doing anything now? If you're doing anything now, not doing anything, jump in. I'll get you into a chat on Discord. I'll probably be playing the Hunt Showdown throughout this week, in all honesty. If I'm going to stream any game this week, it's probably going to be the Hunt Showdown. And I'm going to probably play some Division 2 as well, just depending on what day. So I might do Hunt Showdown, then Division, then Division, then Hunt Showdown. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call the stream there. I'm going to chat to Soldman, see if he's in his Discord. And I shall see you guys tomorrow. What's that? I'm chilling, waiting on a takeaway, watching. Ah, okay. Well, I'm going to be in Discord anyway, mate. If you want to jump into a Discord. But guys, much love. Peace out. I'll see you on the next one.